So, as you guys can tell, this is the HD version of Wind Waker. I actually do have the original version, but I just prefer this one. Let me just update my category real quick. HD, here we go. Hang on. You don't need to play that because we're about to see the exact same thing again here in a second. Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Four Sword Anniversary is similar, and each time you enter, they mix up. I actually did not know that. I can't count the pixels anymore. Woohoo, graphics! And that concludeth our broadcast day. Click. Now we beat it in one sitting when I played it. It was laughably short. Yeah, it's just not worth playing the Four Swords Game Boy. But Four Sword Adventures is going to be really fun. I am definitely looking forward to doing that one. I'm sure my GameCube will very much appreciate having been used again for the first time in a while. Woohoo! Okay, I'll be playing this with the Wii U gamepad, no judging. Oh, right. That's a conundrum. I didn't want to play that with that. Progress. Let's just erase this one. This will be fine. Yeah, a lot of people love this one. That's for sure. All right, we'll be naming ourselves a Sarge. Should we play this on hero mode? Take double damage, won't be given recovery hearts at any point. This mode is only for the truest of heroes. What do you guys think? Should I play this on hero mode? '25th anniversary is pretty good for it. Nah, normal? Just normal? Okay. We'll just play it normal mode. Apparently nobody wants to watch me rage at this. There is but one legends of which the people speak. Oh, this is but one of the legends which the people speak, sorry. Long ago, there existed a kingdom where a golden power lay hidden. We watched you do Nimpies, we had our fill. It was a prosperous land blessed with green forests, tall mountains, and peace. One day, a man of great evil found the golden power and took it for himself. With its strength at his command, he spread darkness across the kingdom. But then, when all hope had died and the hour of doom seemed at hand... More doom! A young boy, clothed in green, appeared as if from nowhere. For clarity's sake, this is actually the story of the ending of Ocarina of Time. Wielding the Blade of Evil's Bane, he sealed the Dark One away and gave the land light. This boy, who traveled through time to save the land, was known as the Hero of Time. The boy's tale was passed down through generations until it became legend. But then a day came when a fell wind began to blow across the kingdom. I love this game, guys. So excited! The great evil that all thought had been forever sealed away by the hero. once again crept forth from the depths of the earth, eager to resume its dark designs. People believed that the hero of time would come again to save them. But the hero did not appear. Faced by an onslaught of evil, the people could do nothing but appeal to the gods. In their last hour, as doom drew nigh, they left their future in the hands of fate. What became of that kingdom? None remain who know. The memory of the kingdom vanished, but its legend survived on Wind's Breath. Bro, spoilers! On a certain island, it became customary to garb boys in green when they came of age. Ruined! Clothed in the green of fields, they aspired to find heroic blades and cast down evil. Drill, I swear, you spoil everything. The elders wished only for the youths to know courage, like the hero of legend. Sorry, Reaper, I guess you don't get to play this one now. Yeah. There. Game over. Can't play it anymore. Ruined. Gone. Big brother! This looks so good. The HD version just looks so good. Outset Island, my bad. Same song, different version. A little bit. Ah, Kokiri Forest. Oh, yeah, that's what you're saying. Yes, this is a rendition of the Kokiri Forest. I knew you'd be here. This is my favorite spot to gaze out at the sea when I play with the gulls. I call it Arrow's Lookout. So, do you remember what day it is today? You're still half asleep, aren't you? Did you forget? Big brother, it's your birthday. Sounds reorchestrated from the original too. It is reorchestrated. Sounds really good. That's why Grandma has been waiting for you to come back to the house. She's been waiting for a while now. It's a good thing I came to find you. You should probably go home and see what Grandma wants, don't you think? I love that when you beat the game, you get to play the whole game again with just the pajamas. They make the green tunic invisible, so it's like the dialogue still exists for it. And there's also some other really cool things that exist on the completed file as well. Like, you can actually read the parts that are spoken in the ancient Hylian text. It's so great. Let's get a rupee! That's not how we get rupees in this game. Oh, there's that. Oh, wait. Oh, no! There's a button to make it take it off the screen. You want pajamas like his? I mean, I know somebody that would be able to make something like this. Alright, we gotta sneak up on the pig. And then grab it. There we go. We want to see the hero's tunic. Gotta have the green. Oh, I definitely agree. So, there's actually a quick reward for gathering up all of these pigs. Hey, what are you putting me up to? I mean, you'd have to ask really, really, really nicely. Why why did you bring that little piglet all the way here just for me? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I've been thinking of getting a pet pig for a while now. The boys will be so happy when they get home, you sweetie. Okay, Sarge, hold out your hand. This is your reward. Don't spend it all in one place. Wahoo! Red rupee. Are we making bacon? We might be. Why, this little darling is cute as a button. You know, it's so cute that I wouldn't mind having even more of them. And we'll do just that. Run it. There we go. Yeah, if you wear this shirt in Breath of the Wild and you use a Korok leaf to sail a raft, you get a tailwind boost, so you sail faster. I did not know that. That is cool. There's all sorts of little nifty things in Breath of the Wild that really tribute to the other games. It's amazing. Did you bring me another piglet? Or are you all worried that this little guy would get lonely hanging out inside the fence all by himself? That is the sweetest thing I've heard. Thank you so much for bringing us yet another family member. Here's a little something for you. More money! Get all the money. We are literally bringing home the bacon. Yep. Remember playing it a second playthrough just for winning with the pajamas. This is the best Zelda next to Breath of the Wild. Yep, we know where Steel's interests are at, that's for sure. And I think, what, there's one more? Just this one more? Oh no, we have to pass Booger Boy. Darn it. Oh, darn it! These things are more finicky to pick up than the chickens. Alright, lady, give me your money. Look at this one. You sure do know where to find the cutest pigs on the whole Great Sea. Hey, oinker, oink, oink. Oh, now things will be ever so much more lively in the pen. It'll be a big pig jamboree in here. Thank you so much. Oh, that's right. Can't let you leave without giving you a present. Happy birthday, Sarge. And more rupees! Guess I'd better think of some names for these little oinky winkies, huh? What you choose to do with your pigs is entirely your business. I just appreciate the money. I will not be doing that, thank you. Target talking tutorial. Alright, kid. Oh, hey, Sarge. Hey, is it true that if you just have a little courage and run as fast as you can jump to that rock out there? Huh? Is it? Is it? Tell me. Yup, sure is. More money! All the money. It looks like someone from Animal Crossing. A little bit. I mean, it was part of that same era, technically speaking. So, you're not entirely wrong. You're both part of that GameCube era. No, 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 no. You just stay right where you're at. Have you seen the AGG Zelda Link in the Pig video? I don't know if I have. I'm gonna say no. So if that's the case, you should definitely post it in my server so that I can take a look at it. Orange rupee. Worth 100. Yeah, the snotty kid is probably easily the grossest thing in any of the Zelda games, I think. Because he'll oink, run into you. Your grandma was calling for you, Sarge. And so was my mom. Gross. Do I still have the ocean map for this game? I'm pretty sure that it is at your place, actually, Drill. And we go up the ladder. I've been waiting for you, Sarge. Sarge, try these on. Time certainly flies. I can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. You got the hero's clothes. They look like they might be a little warm for this weather. Don't look so disappointed, dear one. Just try them on. Today is a day to celebrate. It is a day that you become the same age as the young hero spoken of in all the legends. You only have to wear them for one day, so don't look so down. Be proud, child. In the olden days, this was the day boys were finally considered to be men. They were taught the ways of the sword to prepare them for battle with their enemies. But we don't live in such an age any longer. Our ways are the ways of peace. Nowadays, I suppose Orca is the only one on the island who still knows anything about swordplay. You must always wear the lobster top. We're not playing that file, though. I did have an extra, but for the sake of featuring this game on stream, I thought it was only appropriate if we do it in the green. Is that OOT Link's tunic? It's similar, yeah. Hanging the family shield on the wall as decoration is another tradition that has been carried down from those days. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Does all this make sense to you? Yeah. Isn't that nice, Sarge? They suit you perfectly. A perfect fit. Well, tonight I'm going to invite the whole town over for your birthday party, so I'd better start getting ready, shouldn't I? Your grandma is going to make your favorite soup for you tonight. I just know you're looking forward to it. If I'm being completely honest, I'd actually always imagined that Grandma's special soup tasted the exact same as what KyoCat's cheesy bacon potato soup tastes like. I'm not even kidding, because like the moment that I had Kyo's soup, I was just like, this is like the soup of my dreams. Just know you're looking forward to it. Now, go get your sister Errol. A perfect fit. It's as if they had made him for something. Or made it for him or something. I make the magic soup, huh? You absolutely do. The soup is magic. That soup is so delicious, it does seem to replenish your heart's IRL. Yes, it does. It's a hero's clothes, or they have a whole clothing brand called Hero? That is an excellent question. We're gonna have to table that one for now, and I'll have to get back to you. Are you ready for this game to get interesting? He's trying. He's trying so hard. For all he's worth. Look at all that ocean. Ocean, ocean, ocean. Screw it being Outset Island. This is now Outlet Mall. Gonna go to the Hero's clothing store. Ah, hi, big brother. Did Grandma make that outfit for you? But wow, you look like you'd be way too hot in those clothes. I guess they're pretty neat, though. So anyway, Sarge, can you close your eyes and hold out your hand just for a second? I'm going to give you my most treasured belonging, but just for one day. Happy birthday! Nice. You got the telescope. This is your sister's most precious belonging, treasured dearly. Oh, I'm keeping this thing forever. So, well, do you like it? I'm letting you borrow this special gift just because you're my big brother. Aren't you lucky? Hehehe. Oh, why don't you try it out right now? Look over at our house from here. Yeah. Hey, what's that, Sarge? Are you looking at the red post box? Sure am. Who's this? Postman looks kind of weird, doesn't he? Ah, Sarge, the sky. Look up in the sky. I always not find where this thing is actually at. I'm trying to, but this never makes any sense because I don't know where in the sky it actually is. Oh, okay, fun. It's a trap! Gosh darn it. Had you not taken the telescope, the events that are about to transpire would never have happened. My sister never gave me anything nice when she told me to close my eyes and hold out my hand. This is all your fault. Wind Waker fact. Apparently, the ocean is so sparse in the game because of a hardware limitation on the GameCube. They couldn't make it too populated, have islands too close, otherwise it caused issues. I actually did know that. Yes, for as revolutionary as this game was, it was so sparse intentionally because of the GameCube's limitations. You imagine this game actually having been made today, though. This is actually the game that inspired games like Sea of Thieves and Assassin's Creed, Black Flag, and The Sword. It's a trap! It's supposed to look just straight up from the postman. Yeah, never know that. Oh, it's too dangerous for you to go in there without something you can use to defend yourself with. Oh, yeah. Long story short, the girl fell into the forest above the place. Yeah, this game would probably be, like, amazing if it had been made in 2022. It'd probably be at least as big as Breath of the Wild, with just as much to do. Yeah, exactly, Allie. Rolling into doors instead of opening them. Pro moves! Sarge, what's the matter? What's happened? Well... Oh, I need to get the sword first, don't I? It was an amazing game for its time. I mean, really, the GameCube was a lot of great things. It really was. I can't get over how awesome an era the GameCube era really was. I love how the pirates shoot a cannonball at the Helmrock King and he's just staring at it with a wide open mouth like, that's coming right at my face, what do? I don't know, ah! Hey, have you ever heard of deer in the headlights? That's totally a thing. Some people just, or some things literally just can't get out of the way because they're just dumbstruck with what's about to happen. Oh, what is the matter, Sarge? You have an urgent look about you. Has something happened? Whatever it is, from the look on your face, I suspect it's no laughing matter. What say you, Sarge? Ah, have you come to some serious instruction in the way of the sword? Yes, sir. It's a thing. For me, it was the PlayStation 2 era. It was about that same time. GameCube and Wii U had some amazing and unfortunately unappreciated or underplayed titles. I can agree with that. Really, the only reason I bought this Wii U, I'm a total Zelda nerd, and I had to have the Wind Waker Special Edition. I also have the special editions of the 3DSs as well. But yeah, there were some titles that on the Wii U were just really amazing. But yeah, the problem with the Wii U was definitely marketing. Marketing absolutely killed it. Because a lot of people didn't even know that it was actually a new console and thought that it was just going to be like another, like an upgrade, something you attach to your existing Wii. I have an example, but, well, it's after 10, I could say it, but I won't. Your first lesson shall be the horizontal slice. Got it. Very good, next is the vertical. Keep swinging! Very good, next is the thrust. Which is essentially the same as it was in Ocarina of Time. Very good, keep thrusting. That's what she said. Next is a spin attack. Very good, more, keep it up. Next is harder. This is a parry attack. There we go. Nice. And again. So satisfying. You thought the Wii U was the gamepad alone? Yeah, I had a lot of that same feeling myself when I first saw it. Almost feel like the newest Xbox is going to feel a similar fate. The console shortage hasn't helped that, though. Yeah, I think it's ridiculous how we've actually been like almost a year and a half now into the next-gen console releases for PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X and S. Is that what they are? I can't remember. And they're just still, like, you still can't find them. They're hard to find. You can find them, they're just hard to find. I love the music samples that play when you hit things with your sword. That is actually one of the neat things about this game, is the interactive music segments that play certain notes based off of your strikes. That is really cool. Jump attack. Once more. That was a fine display. And yet, I sense a certain anxiousness in the sword that you hold, an eagerness that goes far beyond the mere desire to be wielded on the fields of battle. I do not know what has happened, but I have faith in you. Somehow, I doubt you will misuse that sword. You may have it, Sarge. I give it freely. Take the blade with you. Tuck it away, pull it out, show it off to the world, and then you're gonna put it right back. Use it wisely and carefully. You don't want to let down the kind old man who has entrusted it to you. Since the olden days, the sword has been used to fend off evil. Its blade is infused with the desire to become strong and righteous. Be strong, Sarge. Oh look, another item from the hero's sword. Fun fact, they actually did the sword instructor as an old guy in this game as tribute to the guy that gives us the sword in the first Zelda game. I got lucky and had a friend who was obsessed at trying to find a PlayStation 5 for me because he knew I wasn't in a huge rush. You are absolutely welcome, and it was my pleasure to help bring you to the current generation. I am sure that you have already made great use of your console. Xbox Series. That's my point. They have such a similar name to Xbox One X and S that generally speaking, people won't know that they are a brand new console. I can see that, yeah. The Series is kind of a weird label. I don't know why they didn't just do what Sony was doing and just naming their consoles in an order that makes sense. Or at least making things individually enough that, or individualizing things enough that it really stood out. But yeah, the naming, I think, on Xbox is definitely a weak point that could see an underselling long term, but we'll have to see. That Link will just casually discard when he finds a better model, much like the Fairy Ocarina in Ocarina of Time. No logic in Xbox console names. No. None at all. I love how, in the first, he says, it's dangerous to go alone, take this, and people read that as, and go, I'm still alone. He's not saying it as you need companionship. He's saying it because it's dangerous and you need to find a means to protect yourself, or in this case, deal some damage. Nice. Yep. Ooh, we got a moblin. Hello. Yeah, our naming series, Xbox, Xbox 360, Xbox One. Pretty much. And now the series. Yeah, and I still don't even actually know what the proper names for the new ones are. I'm pretty sure it's like S or X or something. Series X or S or something like that. There is a Zelda I referenced in Skyrim. Got two more. X-Cube and game boxes. Series XOXO and Series S, technically. Sounds like a Chinese knockoff brand. A little bit. Ouch. Series XOXO. Special Gossip Girl limited edition. That's a good one. I like that. You're doing a lot of XOXO there, Steel. Oh, you just got a new phone today. Oh, yeah, excuses. Is that why you weren't at work today? I have no room to talk. I wasn't at work on Wednesday, so... Actually, you also weren't at work on Wednesday, so I do have room to talk. Xbox, or Microsoft wants to share the love. What phone did you get, Steel? Ah, what's with the getup? Well, whatever. So, where am I? Oh, that's right. That giant bird came and... Oh! Miss Tetra! Oh, thank goodness you're safe. When I saw you get dropped on this summit, I thought for sure you'd... Summit? So that bird dropped me on top of a mountain? Well, wasn't that nice of it? Well, don't just stand there. Let's go. Time to repay our debt to that bird in full. But miss, what about this boy? Don't worry about him. Come on. Don't know any new phone that has XOXO as a default for just X. Just Oi, big brother! Sorry, I'll catch up in chat in just a minute. You got a plan there, Link? Stupid kid! Get a hold of yourself. She's gone. There's nothing you can do. Yeah, it's amazing what you can do with just musical motifs. What? You want to come with us on our ship? Do you understand what you're asking? We're pirates. You know, pirates, the terror of the seas. What do we get for bringing some helpless little kid along with us? I'll tell you what we get. A headache. Now, I know how you must feel with your sister having been kidnapped and all, but that doesn't really have anything to do with us, now does it? And how do you figure that? Whoa there. Just who are you? Where do you get off butting in on someone else's conversation? Please, all I mean to say is, if you big bad pirates hadn't come to this quiet little island, that poor girl wouldn't have been snatched away by that bird. And just what do you mean by that? Just be quiet for a moment and I'll tell you. Now, as my work entails delivering letters, I spend much of my time traveling amongst the many different islands. As a result, I hear many things. Haven't any of you heard word that young girls have been getting kidnapped lately from all regions of the Great Sea? No matter whether you've heard it or not, that seems to be the case. Young girls with long ears like yours have been getting kidnapped, never to be seen again. And unless my eyes fail me, the young girl who was just kidnapped from this island also has long ears, does she not? Much like you do, Miss Fearsome Pirate. My point is that the bird mistook the poor girl for you, and that's why I grabbed her. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was young Sarge here who saved you from the monsters in the forest, wasn't it? Is this true? Oh, and while I'm at it, I may as well tell you that the bird that kidnapped both you and Sarge's sister has made its foul nest to the north on the heights of the Forsaken Fortress. The Forsaken Fortress? Isn't that the place where... So, what are you going to do? Under the circumstances, I don't think it would be unreasonable for you to give Sarge a little help now, would it? I don't need you to tell me that. Even if I were to consider it, lately I've heard nothing but evil rumors about this Forsaken Fortress. You can't possibly mean to go there with nothing but that cheap little sword. That's not brave. It's stupid. I mean, come on. Even a simple little island like this has to have something you could use as a shield. You know, something to protect yourself with. Anything. Tell you what, if you come back with something like that, we'll let you stow away on our ship. Oh, and one more thing. Once we leave, you won't be coming back here for a while, so you'd better go and say goodbye to your family while you have the chance. I don't want you getting all weepy-eyed and homesick. Okay. Is that the latest update to Pokemon Sun? We're going on an adventure. I thought I heard Errol's voice cry from far away. Is it really true? Yep, afraid it is. Zelda music always makes me analyze music and want to write my own. It is good. I just could jam out to Zelda tunes all day, most days. Actually, I do, as a matter of fact. Except for lately. Lately, I have been on Souls and Elden Ring OSTs, thanks to Metal King. It probably is one of the newest versions of Pokemon. I just got the phone version, no Pikachu in sight. Forsaken Fortress? Isn't that the old fortress that's been forsaken? I know, right? What is it, Sarge? Please, tell Grandma what's troubling you. And where's Errol? Is she still playing outside with the gulls? Hey, Granny? What do you know? Things are never named after what they represent. Sarge. Yeah, she's been playing with the birds. Big ones. Is this what you're looking for? Take it with you. I want you to have it. Take it, take it, take it, take it, take it! You got the hero's shield. This is the legendary shield said to have been used by the hero himself. It doesn't look anything like it. Oh, so sad, especially when you come back. Oh, I know. I guess it is true. Errol really has been kidnapped, hasn't she? What kind of monster could take such a sweet young child? Oh, Errol. It's definitely a brand called Hero. That is not a hero's shield. Nope, not really. It is pretty weak cakes. Wow, that's a decrepit old shield. Are you sure you can still use that thing? Are you going to get splinters and cry? Well, whatever. If you're ready, then let's go. Are you ready? Yep, take us away. What a masterpiece. Hero's the top of the line brand in Hyrule. Not even in Hyrule. You're making me think it really is a brand name. The new theory we need to pan out. Good luck, Sarge. Good luck finding Errol. Take care of yourself. Bro, spoilers! Somebody ban Metal King. Ruined again. How much longer is this going to go on, do you think? Do you have an estimate? Banned himself. Are you sure you shouldn't just quit right now? Seriously, think about it. I can tell you're just going to get more sentimental from here on out. There's still time, you know. Are you sure we shouldn't just turn around and take you back to your island? Well, I mean, it's getting a little smaller, so I don't think I have any interest in going back. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner and think about what I've done. Sarge, listen, kid, you can't just stand around on deck. You'll get in everyone's way. I've told Nico to look after you, so you better report below decks and ask him what you should be doing. Okay. that Nico didn't make out half bad with you being the new Swabby and all. New Swabbies always get stuck doing the hardest work. It's a real raw deal, but hey, I'll tell you, it sure sounds like Nico is happy to finally not be the bottom rung on the pirate ladder. Hey, you bet he is. Hey, but don't sweat it. I'm sure you'll do just fine, so long as you don't disobey him. It's time to go and meet this guy. I'm with the pirate girl. We should just quit. All ruined. Says this dude. Stop right there. This is Miss Tetra's cabin. Most of us real pirates aren't even allowed in here. There's no way we're letting an outsider in. Don't you even think it. Gee. So stuck up. Oh, well now, ahoy there, Swabby. As of today, I'm your superior, Nico. Now, I promise I'll go easy on you. So you do as I say, okay? Right. Now, first off, you have to take the test all new pirates have to take. It's a bit of a doozy, so get ready. You watch everything I'm about to show you, real careful-like, so you can cram it into your, no doubt, mushy Swabby brain. Just met a Tremor Tusk in Forbidden West. They are huge. Oh, the things, the statue things that we got in our collections? That sounds really cool. First off, you gotta press this switch. This is the only easy part. Just walk up to it and step on it. We'll step on it. Now, check it out. After the platforms rise up from the floor, you gotta jump on them. Okay, so I was able to jump to this first one myself, but that next one is too far, right? That's when you gotta do this. A neat little mechanic for this game. If you jump right at the rope, you can grab it, blah blah blah. I really don't need this explanation, I'm just gonna zip through it. So, do you think you get how to do it? You swing from platform to platform and try to get to the entrance of that room over there. Here's the problem though, Swabby. The platforms only stay raised for a little while, so if you don't get there by the time they drop, you have to start over. No biggie. The corner was not as dusty as I thought it would be. Turns out it was in a closet. I had my guitar, so I wasn't lonely. Well, welcome back all the same. We forgive you. It'll probably take you at least 1 year before you're good enough to make it all the way here. One rough year. One tough year. Full of bumps and bruises. Of course, if you manage to do it faster, I'll reward you. Now, give it a try. This ought to be good for a chuckle or two. Well, sir, I have every intention of being done with this in the next, 5 minutes, so, you know. That one was a little sketch. First try. What? You did it already? I'm proud to have you as my underling. You forgive spoilers? Well, I didn't want to do this, but you forced my hand. Ah. Well, guys, I guess that's the end of the stream. I've been banned. I wonder if it's okay to just give that to him. I don't see why not. I doubt I'll get busted. Alright, Swabby, I'll tell you what. You can have the treasure in that chest over there. It's a reward from the great and generous Nico. Hurry and take it before someone comes. First try, God Gamer. I have done this a few times. Wind Waker is one of these titles I will not struggle with. Got the spoils bag. Can hold up to 8 kinds of items. Hey Sarge, we've reached the Forsaken Fortress. Hurry up and get up here. That was fast. Hi. Typo or just accurate title? Oh. But since Nico was such a d-bag about all of this, why don't we just make him stay here? Have fun. Sarge here's the OG who ruins games. Oh, I know. Explaining how timers work for Ocarina of Time to poor, unsuspecting first-timers. Warranting a ban. Hey, Sarge, here I am, up here. I love this part. The D-bag guarding the spoils bag. Both and neither. What were you doing with Nico? Don't tell me you were playing some stupid game for treasure, were you? Well, whatever. There's something you need to see. Have a look over there. That's the Cursed Isle, known as the Forsaken Fortress. Looks pretty heavily guarded. There are all sorts of strange rumors about this place. What do I know? What I do know is that long ago it used to be the hideout of a no-good group of pirates we used to compete with. But they were just small time. Now the place looks like it's pretty dangerous. I knew it. Look, over there. By that window. Have you ever seen so many seagulls flock like that before? I'll bet you anything that's the place where they've got your sister locked up. I have a comment, but I must not say it for spoilers' sake. But it looks like the whole place is under real tight guard. This won't work. We'd be spotted before we got anywhere near landing there. What do we do now? Oh, I'm sure Reaper's seen the gif of this part many a time. This is how the Doomslayer and Link are just a little bit alike. Look, don't struggle. If you really want to get into a dangerous place like that, this is the only way to do it. Trust me. We pirates do this all the time. Don't worry about it. It'll be a piece of cake. Is everybody ready? Never you fear, kid. We're pros. We're going to launch you good. 3, 2, 1. Almost perfect. Knock, knock. It's the hero of, none. We are not a hero yet. But in any case, here's Sargy. Not where we were meant to be. Forsaken Fortress. That's perfect. Your sword landed all the way up there. Shoot, I'm sorry. I apologize. I guess my aim was off by a little bit. The look on your face. Priceless. I slipped a stone into your pocket just before we fired you over there. It's no ordinary stone either. I can see what you're doing through this stone, and obviously you can hear me through it. So, if you see the icon, you'd better press that button. Hey, but listen carefully. I need this back after you save your sister, so don't go losing it. You understand? Alright then, down to brass tacks. The courtyard is awash with searchlights, so they'll see you right away if you just go charging in. Better think it through. Well, that's not nearly as much fun. No other can hear the girl scream to Link. Nope. Thanks for the clip. See, that one's particularly funny thanks to the Doomslayer one. Guess we don't need that now. And up we go. It's the wrong guy in green, though. Disabling searchlights, anybody? Whoa, that's the wrong button. Come on. Hit me again. Do it again. And again. Oh, I missed. There we go. Perfect. Oh. You dropped it. Here, let me just help you with this. Extreme close-up. Oh, I missed. There we go. Extreme close-up? Well, that's one searchlight down. Oh, whack. Whack. I'm constantly somersaulting into things that I should not. Oh, right, we want to go down there too, I think. Piece of heart. So, oops. You snapped. Oh, that's the worst. We got a dungeon map. Helpful. That is indeed an F in the chat. What? Snapped a 16 gauge string. How did that happen? Listen up, Sarge. There's a monster running the searchlight up there. Yeah, I think we know. Oh, but you're unarmed, aren't you? All you have is your shield. Okay, yeah, well, maybe I already figured that one out, so I know more than you. Up the ladder. There we go. Good boy. It was from the Mammoth Slinky set. Well, were you trying to tune it, or did it just snap while playing? Come get me. Happened during a pinch harmonic. That's rough. That's rough, buddy. Oh, shoot. I did not want to do that. Oh, shoot. I keep pressing the wrong button because I keep thinking sword. Sword is B, but throw is also B. Cool, 2 down, and we actually got the 2 important ones already. I think we'll worry about getting any treasure out of this the next time we're here. Yeah! Whack the wind out of that guy! Wind whacker! Truly whacking the wind here. Metal shredded too hard for the set of solid steel. Now that's just metal. And we got a compass. Cool, both things that I don't actually need because I already know right where I'm at. I am the Metal King. This is very true. This is extraordinarily true. Okay, and up this way, I think? I mean, we've pretty much disabled the searchlights that we actually need disabled, so technically I don't need to do this one. But we're already here, we may as well. Hey, buddy! Oh, I missed. Oh! Wow, I keep pressing the wrong thing. That needs to maybe not be on that button. Hey, mind? And whack. And whack. And whack. And toss. hit him with the telescope. I know, right? Why didn't we think of that sooner? You got a joy pendant. You can keep these in your spoils bag. Pendants are said to flock to those who spread joy, like butterflies to nectar-filled blossoms. Cute. We're gonna need about 20 of those. Oh, at this rate, we might actually get even further than I was initially thinking we would get tonight. We are zooming right along. Okay, we'll push that down there. May as well take the moment to go and collect the rupees, even though we can only carry about another 17 of them. Oh, wait, no, the wallet's 300. Ooh, cool. Oh, snap, that was bad. Now we have to climb our way back up. Whoops. Moving right along, just like Kermit and Fozzie Bear. Zooming right along. Zooming right into crates is what's happening. Alright, no sweat, we're back. I did not need you. And the crate's actually still down there, too. That's just perfect. Okay. Oh wait, these are the moblins. The other ones were the bokoblins. I think. Nope. Crud, I can't remember the categorization on each of these. Let me take the shortcut. Long way. I like that. I'll have to review that one. Pigs are moblins because they have the skull necklaces, others are the bokoblins. Oh, right, and then the obnoxious ones are the mini-blins, huh? So you are absolutely correct. Don't mind me. Da-dang, blah-dang. Stupid high-pitched mini-blins. Tell us how you really feel. Boink. Zoom! Let's go push this down just in case. I don't want to have to climb all the way up here. No. Push. There you go. Good boy. My favorite thing is smashing them with the hammer. That is pretty legit. I do enjoy doing that to the mini-blins. So goofy looking in this game. I think the style is great. Just being so, the way that it is all whimsical is just, it's really great. Really, if you think about the things that happen in this game, there's really no other way that this game could have been what it is without being in the style that it's in. Because, yeah, Twilight Princess has its silly moments, but man, the animation for these characters, they're just so very expressionative. And I think that it's really just a really good fit for this game. lighthearted too. Yep, that too. This game isn't dark and creepy like Twilight Princess, but I like Twilight Princess because it's dark and creepy. Hello, buddy. Put that mini blend in a box, then I'll put that in a box, and then I'll mail that box to myself when it arrives. I smash it with a hammer. We got the hero sword you dropped. Now you're back in business. Take care not to drop it again. Okay. That was a bit much for this animation style. Yeah, a little bit. Hero brand sword. Hey, look, we found Sister. Yeah, you forgot about the big bird. He's not pleased to see us either. Ow. Well, I think we're in for it now, guys. I wonder who that could be. Now it's time for Windfall. Woohoo! Well, who do we know with a green complexion like that? Oh, you know what? I actually caught an interesting motif just now out of this, Yeet! For those of you who know who that is, they, used his original, or his, not his original, but the theme that plays during Link to the Past. Sarge. Sarge. Wake up, Sarge. Pull yourself together, Sarge. Dang it, I've got a joke and I can't say it. That's a bummer. Well, have you come to your senses yet? You are surprisingly dull-witted. Did I startle you? I suppose that is only natural. As wide as the world is, I am the only boat upon it who can speak the words of men. I am the King of Red Lions. Do not fear, I am not your enemy. Sarge, I've been watching you since you went to the Forsaken Fortress to rescue your sister. I understand how your desire to protect your sister could give you the courage to fearlessly stand up to anything. But such a bold attempt was foolhardy. I suppose you saw him, the shadow that commands that monstrous bird. His name is Ganon. He who obtained the power of the gods attempted to cover the land in darkness and was ultimately sealed away by the very power he hoped to command. He is the very same Ganon, the Emperor of the Dark Realm the ancient legends speak of. I do not know why the seal of the gods has failed, but now that Ganon has returned, the world is once again being threatened by his evil magic. Tell me, Sarge, do you still wish to save your sister from him? And will you do anything to save her? I see. In that case, I shall guide you as we go forward, advising you on what you should do and where you must go. Ganon cannot be defeated by human hands, let alone what little strength you possess. The key to defeating Ganon is locked away in a great power that you can wield only after much toil and hardship. Do you understand? In that case, we depart to the Great Sea. But I'm getting ahead of myself. This is actually a bit embarrassing for me to admit, but although I am indeed a boat that possesses the power of speech, I possess no sail, and a boat with no sail can sail no seas. I have brought you far to the east of the dark gaze of the Forsaken Fortress. On this island is a town of merchants who deal in a wide variety of goods. If you search hard enough, surely you can find one who will sell you a sail. I am sorry to ask this of you, but without a sail, I will be useless to you. This island of merchants is home to many valuable goods. The information they provide you may come in handy during your endeavors at sea, so listen carefully to their words and heed them well. But remember, there is no time to play. Come back here immediately as soon as your errands are done. And just like that, we are now on Windfall. I texted it to you before I forgot. Sounds good. I'll check that in a bit. Assuming my rule about spoilers. How did he get here? Yeah. Well, I mean, he does have that cruise. You can just kind of very slowly cruise across the ocean. So the gods had sealed Ganon away since the Hero of Time didn't appear to save the world anymore. Correct. So, the explanation for the game is that, after Ocarina of Time, in the Adult Link timeline, when Zelda sends Link back to his own time, Zelda still remains in her own time and now needs to continue to rule her people, etc. And as this game explains, there was a very long time of peace that prevailed after the sealing of Ganondorf in that, or Ganon in that fateful battle at the end of Ocarina of Time. So, after years and years and years and years, and probably a good era or two, that seal breaks and Ganon comes out. But when he does, there is no Hero of Time left in the timeline to take care of him. There's no Link in the timeline to take care of him. And so the people of Hyrule prayed to the gods, asking for some kind of divine intervention. That's as far as this game is actually at right now. But you're correct. The Hero of Time did not appear to save the world anymore because the Hero of Time went to go and live on his own life in Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess. Windfall Island. Seal that broke was the one the Seven Sages placed on him at the end of OOT. Yes. Tremertusk took many, many arrows, but I brought him down. Congratulations, Steel. I knew you could do it. Imagine it's probably a lot more difficult to do on, are you playing that on normal difficulty? So I hope, Reaper, that made some sense to you and that you understand where we're at in this timeline. Oh, if you please, young boy there, please help me. Please listen to my tale of woe. Okay. Oh, my sweet, sweet daughter, my only daughter, poor Maggie, was captured by a bunch of villains and taken to the Forsaken Fortress. What on earth could those scoundrels want with her? Are they just roaming around looking for young maidens? Are they just evil creatures who delight in mischief? Well, crud. Having a kidnapped daughter doesn't get you a single rupee, you know. Please, please, save my poor daughter, I beg you. Here I stand, begging. I hope you'll give those scoundrels in the Forsaken Fortress a good scare. They'll pay for what they've done. Oh yes, pay! Just straight normal difficulty? Nice. Your tale of wow! TMI! Find that island in the title, Legend of Zelda Windbreaker. Gosh. My story is a strange one. I came across cursed seas from a land far away, a land where the blizzards blow violently, heading for this town called Windfall. Dear me, my ship was torn apart by vicious winds, and this island is where I washed ashore. There was one other person with me, yes there was, but I dare say he was immediately arrested based on his somewhat suspicious looks, and thrown right into jail. Yes, just locked up somewhere on this island. Needless to say, I'm really worried about him. Would you be so kind as to help me free him from captivity? Indeed, it would be appreciated. Sure. that the one where Link gets a jacket instead of a tunic? Or was he just gassy? Hey, everybody wants to meet a character that we all hate, right? Right? Yeah, right. That's what I thought. I don't think he's 35 anymore, guys. I see the same green clothes and the same green hat. By the look of you, I'd say, sir, could you by chance be a fairy? Goodness! Did you feel my telepathy? That's why you saved me, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Do not worry. Tingle knows without you telling him. Sir? Yes, sir. My gosh. Tingle is my name. I have been looking for you and your kind, for I too long to be one of the fairy folk. And yet I was mistaken for some kind of troublemaker and put into this dreadful sort of place. How disrespectful. Please, Mr. Fairy, rescue poor Tingle from this place and take him to where you and your kind live in splendor. The sequel to Legend of Zelda: Break of the Wind. Getting an awful lot of fart jokes in here tonight. Who let these clowns in here? Breath of the Wild has a whole new meaning now. Yay! Hooray! Thank you, and oh so very much. Here is Tingle's heartfelt gift of thanks. Tingle, tingle, Kulu-Limpa, become an item. We got a Tingle bottle. Using Miiverse, which is now obsolete, blah 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 blah. Mr. Fairy, are you familiar with Miiverse? It is no longer relevant because that server's been shut down. Tingle's returning to his own special island. Will you come find him? Rip Miiverse. Oh, I know. Ah, I was forgetting something important. Oh, Mr. Fairy, you want to come to my island, don't you? Don't you? Don't you? Only because we're going to need to later. What kind of chart could this be? Open it on the map screen. If you ever need any help with your charts, just leave it to Tingle. Don't ever forget it. And if you'd like to give your Tingle bottles that little extra oomph that all the Tingles crave, you should check out the back of this cell. Check it right now. I don't know. Should we go and get the... I don't want to look at the... Why are you telling me... I don't care. Do not care. Thank you. It's telling me to configure the, or what messages I'll be able to get from other players, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that regardless of what I set up, I will not be seeing any messages from any other players. Love how he does a pose with you. I know, right? We can come out here and get this item, I suppose. Hey, rupees! We like rupees. Miiverse was alright. I never really, used it for much. I think we've taken... Oh, I was about to say, I think we took a wrong turn, but we actually found it. Hey, anybody else concerned about the fact that there are skulls all the way back in here? What was Tingle doing, exactly? Why was he the only prisoner? Where'd the rest of the prisoners go? And we said this wasn't a dark game. He got the Picto Box! Hey, yay! Date unknown. At last I have succeeded in stealing the Picto Box I have desired for so long. Succeeded, yes, but sadly, due to a slight mistake on my part, I was also caught. I have been imprisoned, but I do not give in easily. I refuse to give this wondrous box to my captors. I have decided to hide it here, in the depths of my cell, and then make my escape by tunneling out. Yes, that is my plan. It got very dark all of a sudden. Reaper, I say, you think this is dark, you should play Twilight Princess. That's only kind of funny just because I keep bugging him about it. I'm pretty sure my persistence is the reason you don't want to play it. Hi, I don't have a sale yet, so we're not even gonna bother talking to you. No, we already talked. Don't talk to me again. Okay, buddy, I've heard your friend. Really? You have rescued him? That is news I deem rather great. You are one stand-up individual. Indeed you are. Now I apologize, as I have but another favor. I'm actually considering starting up a little shop here on the island, but I'm having trouble funding my venture. I have but one asset to my name. I wonder if you might buy it from me, perhaps? The people on this island have no interest in venturing out into these dangerous seas, so my chance of selling it to them is rather bleak, the bleakest I can describe. I'd really like to ask for 200 rupees for it, but as a favor of rescuing my friend, perhaps we can strike a deal. How does 80 rupees sound? If it weren't for the fact that we need it, I would say that it's rather mean of you to ask me to do a favor where I bust somebody out of prison, and then you still charge me for the thing that I need, that you have. I'll buy it. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you very much indeed. I have received precisely 80 rupees for it. You don't need to count it. I know how much money I spent, thank you. I can use these funds to finance my new business. Oh dear me, what a happy day. You talk too much. Very well, young master, as I promised. Please, take that. We got a boat sail. You have made a good purchase today, my young master. And you have saved my life and business as well. Treasure it dearly. It is the finest sail in the world. Treat it as such. Just how my mood is. So you know I'm in the mood for some Warhammer related at the moment. The mood swings of the Reaper. Hey, I know a lot of people that are really into Warhammer, so for some it's really great. I just think the tables are incredible. The tabletop game, people that play the tabletop game, they like have tape measures and everything. It's something. Oh. No, that's not it. That's just not it. And the problem is, even though that's not it, this isn't it either. Oh dear, pardon me, guy. I was so fully and wholly absorbed in my dancing that I didn't even notice the little old you standing there. I am taught. I love dancing more than I love 3 meals a day. You will come to know me as the world's charismatic dancer extraordinaire. Ready, guy? 1, 2, 1, 2. Say, guy, you know what I was just reminded of? Long ago, I met this delightful little guy who performed the most dazzling magic dance. A dance that turned night into day right before my very eyes. I can remember those fabulous dance moves, but I just can't seem to get that intricate rhythm down. Do you think you know the rhythm, guy? Yeah. As a matter of fact, I do, but I lack the tool in which to help you with that. The mood swings, or the scythe swings. Maybe a little bit of both. I love the minis from Warhammer. They are way overpriced, though. I mean, Steel, you have a 3D printer. Oh, that look in your eye. So you found yourself a sail, have you? Very well, then I shall teach you the art of sailing. Hoist the sail. I know how this all works. Yep. Still has a what now? A 3D printer. Very pricey, not forgetting how much money you need for the paints, too. It's true. Minis could honestly be its own hobby. One more thing, when you are out at the sea of the landmarks to go by, you will be at the mercy of your sea chart. I have marked the place we should currently be heading, or on your sea chart. You get lost at sea, sync the map displayed on the Wii U gamepad, blah 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 blah. Now, a westerly wind blows, hop in, and let it carry us to the east. So, when do we get the swift sail? I would like to know. I was asking a rhetorical question. But thank you, Metal. start with it with the randomizer. That's pretty cool. I kind of want to stop at this thing. We're going to stop here. Nope. Stop. Get out. There we go. Yeah, 300 isn't bad for, but that's just the printer. It doesn't include the cost of what you spend in resin. I would rather that you guys be on the inside of this platform and die, and not fall over the side like the other idiot just did. Ideas are forming, but I should probably pay off my table saw credit card charge. Probably. That's probably a good idea. It's just so hard when there's so many fun things you could have. I love how they just try to fill your time on the ocean by giving you little things to jump for, putting little things in your way. This is actually one of those things that is pretty nice about this game. They try to do their best with the fact that it is a very big ocean, to actually fill it with things that you can do in the meantime when you're going from destination to destination. There, on the horizon. That's a little closer than the horizon, buddy. That is our destination, Sarge. Dragon Roost Island. This is such a jam, though. High atop this island's peak lives the Spirit of the Skies, a great dragon by the name of Valu. You must go see this dragon, request from him a jewel called Din's Pearl. Ask the people of the Rito tribe who inhabit this island about how to see the dragon. Oh, I almost forgot. Wait just a moment. This is the Wind Waker. It is a baton of sorts that was used long ago when the people played music in prayer to the gods. It also has about the destructive power of a nuclear blast, but, you know, that would too much information. Let's just hand it to a 12-year-old. That sounds like a good idea. In those days, simply using it allowed one to borrow the power of the gods, but I do not know if it still works. Even so, I thought it might be of some use to you. Perhaps you should try using it. First conduct in 3/4 time, blah blah blah, yeah. Four time. Well, that's the wrong one. Can also conduct in 6/4 time. Wingardium Leviosa. Something like that. Since it's 3/4 time, you could turn that into a waltz. You receive the legendary Wind Waker. By using this magical conductor's baton, you can borrow the power of the gods. Woohoo! The Windbreaker. Oh gosh. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Well, let's do a thing with the Wind Waker since we're here. There appear to be markings that indicate specific directions. Alright guys, we now have a song that has the power of a nuclear blast in order to completely change the direction of the wind in whichever way we want it to go. If anybody hasn't seen the game theory for Wind Waker, I highly recommend it because it is just good for a good laugh. I'll post it to my Discord after we're done here. You learned the Wind's Requiem. Don't go taking it to the point of breaking Zorigin. That's a mighty nice breeze. The name's Zephos. I'm the god of winds. So you're the new Wind Waker, are you? Great, great. For a beginner, you've got a nice wind sense about you. I like you, kid. That tune you just picked up, well, it gives you control over the direction the wind blows. Depending on how it's used, wind can be a good thing or a very bad thing. If you want an example of it being a bad thing, you should just see my brother. It saddens me to say that my brother, Cyclos, has miffed about his monument here being broken. Now that he spends his time creating cyclones to torment people with. If you encounter any cyclones at sea, chastise my brother for me, will you? And that is my request for you. Well, that was certainly an interesting encounter. That's right, you heard it from that guy. We can change the direction of the wind in any direction we want. Rupees! That didn't land where I wanted it to. That's better. Mail center. Mail center, huh? I don't think we want to know what gets processed there. That was almost scary. Saw that bomb coming back at me, I was like, oh no. Hey. It's a familiar face. Sarge. Sarge, is that you? It is. I'm pleased to see you're okay. I must say, you've traveled far for one with no wings. And your sister, is she... is that so? Well, don't worry too much. I'm sure she'll hang in there. I have an idea, Sarge. Would you like to meet with our chieftain? I told my people here about you, and all of us Rito are very concerned. I'm certain the chieftain will befriend you and lend you the aid of our... Aerie? Okay. It's settled then. I'll fly on ahead and let everyone know you're coming. Come inside, Sarge. I'll be waiting. Hawkman! Tony Hawk. Defo. Yeah, didn't you guys know this, the Zelda franchise features Tony Hawk? No? I mean, to be fair, there is actually shield surfing in Breath of the Wild, so, you know, it's right there on par with skateboarding. Well, have you discovered the cause of Great Baloo's anger? Ah, so you are Sarge, are you? Quill has told me all about you. A troubling tale indeed. I insist that you let us know if there is anything we can do to help you. We shall do everything in our power to assist you. However, in the meantime, we have a problem of our own to deal with. When you arrived on the island, did you notice the raging dragon perched atop the mountain? As you can see, we are the Rito tribe We of the Rito tribe are profoundly connected to the sky. We make our livings on the airways. We do so by the graces of the sky spirit Valu. When a Rito reaches adulthood, he or she journeys to the top of Dragon Roost to receive a scale from the Great Dragon. It is this scale that enables the Rito to grow his or her wings. Recently, however, the once gentle Valu has grown violent and unpredictable. Tony Hawk's Pro Windbreaker. Sadly, we can no longer approach him. If this continues, the fledglings who are of age will never be able to receive scales from Valu on Dragon Roost. They will remain wingless, and in time, our very way of life will be threatened. As chieftain of the Rito, my first responsibility is to solve this problem. My apologies, but I must ask you to wait for our assistance until this is done. Will you do so? Chieftain, what do you think of consulting Sarge with regards to your son, Prince Komali? As you can see, Sarge is a gallant young lad. I feel certain that Prince Komali would open his heart to him and speak freely of his fears and worries. That may be. Nope, ain't nobody got time for that. Let me be direct. My son Komali is of the age to earn his wings. Yet, he is weak in some ways, and in light of the current situation, he may just give up on ever getting them. What say you? Will you share some of your courage with my son? Will you meet with my son? Will do. I thank you. We shall do our best to solve our problem as quickly as possible so that we may better help you with yours. I have something I wish for you to give to my son. A young girl named Medley is holding it for me. Would you find her and take it? I'm counting on you. Here, Sarge, take this with you. Who knows, it might come in handy. We got the delivery bag! Finely crafted bags like this are used by Rito postmen everywhere. With so many pockets, it can hold many items. You should find Medley in one of the upper rooms. Leave the Great Valu to us. In the meanwhile, do your best to aid Prince Komali. So, this is the mail processing center for the entire ocean. All the islands. In fact, most of the islands even have post boxes. I think this is where we need to be. Wow, you really do have green clothes and a strange shaped hat. You're Sarge, aren't you? Oh, me? I'm an attendant to the Great Sky Spirit, Valu. My name is Medley. So, where's the female processing center? Asking all the important questions now, aren't you? To tell you the truth, I'm not an attendant quite yet. I'm actually still studying to be one. What am I thinking? Here, this is from the chieftain. Sarge, he wants you to give this directly to Prince Komali. You accepted Father's letter. It's a letter from a father addressed to his son. Since you've just received a fine delivery bag, why not use it to carry this letter down to Komali? I was thinking, you said it. Have a good night, everyone. It's past my bedtime. Have a good night, Steel. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Hope to see you probably on Sunday. Enjoy your trip to Lagoon tomorrow. That sounds like it'll be a lot of fun. I was thinking, yeah. Always say what others dare not. This is a little bit true. The room way back in the first floor is Prince Komali's room. If you have to go down a couple of steps to get there. When you meet Prince Komali, please don't get offended by his manner. He has no bad intentions, I promise. By the way, listen, Sarge, I have a small favor I'd like to ask of you. Could you please come to the entrance of Dragon Roost Cavern later? I'll explain everything then. Yeah, I guess. After I help sort some mail. Because this is actually a way to get a piece of heart. I think we have to do this a couple of times, though. Well, now, I have not seen your young face before. Nope, don't believe so. You wouldn't be here in response to our posting for some part-time help, would you? Sure, yeah. Who Ooh, excellent. That's good. First, to see if I can use you or not, I need to give you a little test. Just a small one. Match the seal on the envelope with the same icon on the shelf. Throw the letter on the shelf. Real easy. Simple. This is more important than your ball-hugging prince. Yes, it definitely is. Hey, that mail needs to get out to the citizens of the islands, right? Remember getting so impatient watching you do this when I was a kid? Hopefully this won't take me as many tries. Is that clear? Ape. At least 10 letters? I think I can handle that. Pretty sure that was more than 10. 31 letters. Great. Good. Terrific. You pass. Get 1 rupee for every letter, so that comes to a grand total of 15 rupees. Am I right? What? How do you figure? Come back anytime, and I mean it. Anytime. The more letters you sort, the more you'll earn. Not a bad deal for both of us. Ready for work? Yep. 20 or more. I think we have to get to like 25. Or make it so he asks us for 25. Oh, that was the wrong spot for that one. Oh, wrong spot. One rupee for every 2. Getting 30 is not easy. I didn't know. 1 rupee per letter, so pay is 30. Okay, I'm pretty sure. Proceeds to get 30. Again. Did it twice. I'm pretty sure we have to hit 25. So if we get 25, then the other guy will show up, and then he'll... the intern shows up down the road, and he wants to see you do 25 again. 25. Think we can do it? Oh. Sometimes the joystick gets in the way. I promise I'm not that good. 30 letters. You have amazing coordination. Seriously, I'm stupefied. Incredulous. We veterans do this all day long and even have a hard time reaching that amount. I've got to give you more money. Go to 3 rupees per letter comes to 90 rupees. I'm sorry, Allie. I didn't mean to make you feel inadequate. Name wouldn't happen to be Sarge, would it? It is, isn't it? Mm-hmm. I thought you looked like the lad the chieftain was talking about. In that case, you should have expected you to be able to pull off something like this. I've heard all about you, yes. I sure have. You've had a rough time, Sarge. I feel bad making you help us. But hey, things are looking up. Our new helper's just arrived. Maybe you can give him some advice the next time you come by. Yeah, we're gonna get that piece of heart before we leave the island. In the words of Hades, you are correct, sir! Part of it is memorization of where the slots are, the other part is not screwing it up with your joystick. Yeah, the joystick I hate. It's like it keeps sliding just a little bit or doesn't quite receive the input that I was trying to give it, so that does kind of get in the way. Who are you supposed to be? Let's see. There we go. A letter from my father. Oh, sure, telling me to be brave is easy enough for him. It's not like he's the one that went through that horrible experience. It's not like he still has to go get a scale from Valu. You're in this letter too, you know. Poking your nose in other people's business. You're nosy, aren't you? Sorry, but I really don't feel like going to see Valu right now. I mean, how am I supposed to get a scale from him when he's so upset? What? Are you trying to say that you can calm Valu down? Shh, that's just a big fat lie. It's easy to say you can do anything. Bragging doesn't cost a thing. I'll tell you what, if you can find me someone who can get past all the obstacles on Dragon Roost to get to Valu, then I'll listen to anything you say. Challenge accepted! At least Link has a nose, you brat. Well, you pipe down? We're supposed to go out. Oh, wait, no, we don't go out that door. We go out the other door. Right? This one? Pretty sure it's this one. Yeah, this one. Hey, you actually came. I'm really sorry for bringing you to such a dangerous place. I had to. I wouldn't have asked you if I didn't need help desperately. You see this place? There used to be a spring here, surrounded by a beautiful pond. It was peaceful and lovely, but then Great Valu, he became so angry, and in his rage he shook the mountain, and this boulder crashed down, plugging the spring. You can see the result. Oh, but where's my mind? Tell me, how was Prince Komali? Oh, that doesn't sound right. Not at all. I may be partially to blame for a bad turn that Prince Komali's taken. See, Prince Komali's grandmother was the Great Valu's former attendant. She was an amazing woman. I was honored to have her as my teacher. Thanks for the hydrate, Kyo. Appreciate it. The straw got sucked into the abyss. There we go. She was kind and brave and unsurpassed in her dealings with the Great Valu. I'm not yet worthy of being mentioned in the same breath as her. If only I'd possessed some of her strength, I'm sure Prince Komali would have felt more secure. Sarge, I'm sorry to ask this, but I need your help. I want to go to the small shrine that's near the peak of Dragon Roost, but that ledge over there is too high. If I could get some wind under my wings, I'm sure I could get up there. So, will you help me? Yeah. Thank you so much. Okay, pick me up. Then face that ledge and toss me. The atmospheric currents are all really messed up, so pay close attention to the direction of the wind. Alright, I'm ready. Don't hold back now. Throw me as hard as you can. It's not every day that people tell you to throw them. Alright. Alright, we have to stand on the platform behind us, huh? I cannot jump the distance, you'll have to toss me. I'd happily oblige. Don't tell the elf. Yeah, we gotta stand on this platform first, and then we'll toss her. There you go. Ah, thank you. I think now I'll be able to climb to Dragon Roost and meet with the Great Valu. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I may be just an apprentice attendant, but I can understand some of the Great Valu's language. I'm not exactly bursting with confidence, but look, if anything happens to me, please look after Prince Komali. This is all I have to give you. I know it's not much, but please take it. We got an empty bottle. Bottles are great for carrying water and holding other things. Oh, and please don't tell anyone that I'm climbing Dragon Roost. It'll be our secret, okay? Well, good luck to both of us. You think I'm gonna let you climb up there by yourself? You're nuts. There Here, let me toss a glass bottle down a ledge to you. I see no problem with this logic. I mean, they're practically indestructible. Bonk. And now we have a bomb flower. Rat. There we go. I liked how it makes the smack sound effect. The same sound effect that when we smacked the Bokoblin with the Deku stick. Look at that. It's almost like that bomb just punched the boulder instead of blowing it up. Oh, cool. I have such great aim. Falcon, launch! Missed. There we go. Dragon Roost Cavern. What I'd like to know is, she just came in here, right? And yet, we have to remove these obstacles. So where did she go? Ganondorf's first Super Smash Bros. Appearance being him, just a copy of Captain Falcon. I mean, he's always had some subtle differences, even in Melee, but you're not entirely. I refer to your previous comment about Hades. Right. We need a key. A 1? Aw, damn it. A 2. She reset them. She doesn't like you. I don't like you either. Oh, another hydrant. Thank you, Drill. Get more water. There, I drink more water. Alright, we got a small key. Gonna drink the entire Great Sea? Yeah, no joke. That sounds salty. And probably not particularly good for me. Case! Come on. Thank you. Thought it would. It would absolutely mess with my digestion. Make me quite sick, in fact. water from vomiting than you keep from drinking it. That is what I understand. Got us a dungeon map. I hear Chew. Water ever. Are you talking about the water jugs, or are you talking about the fact that there's so much water on the in the world that we can't even drink? Or maybe both. Joy pendant. Only 18 more to get. And somersault straight into the door. Where the hell does that much salt come from? That's a great question. That is one I do not have an answer for. Try God. God might know. Seawater that is undrinkable. Yes. Wahoo! Take a big sword. Oop. Perfect. And another key. What? Salt from where for the what? I said God, not king. Gosh. Oh snap. Boy, choo-choos are certainly fun in this game. Okay. Oh, right, and then there's this dumb part where they want us to toss a rock at this precarious thing over here. Whoa. Are you serious? That works. That's better. It would seem the gamepad is starting to wear out a bit. Might need to pause and go and grab that charger for it. Ooh. Yes, I can tell that my battery is low. Thank you. Get bent. Whack. Yes, indeed. I was watching a video about a jointer. Didn't catch what you said about salt. All I saw was Drill's comment. Oh, we're talking about how it's a little unfair that there's so much water in the world, in our oceans, that we can't even drink. Talking about the salinity of ocean water and how drinking it will screw with your digestion so bad that you will cause you to vomit, and you will dehydrate even faster. More quickly, I suppose, is the correct terminology, or correct verbiage to use in that. Golden feather? Oh, I didn't get the golden feather. The whale spunk. And I couldn't imagine having my head right next to that, that spot there. That would be just a little more. Reaper just taking the conversation wherever he pleases. Well, there you go. Sarge, have you seen any filthy thieving rats around? I know that they are annoying, but keep your wits about you. They are only rats. If you spread bait near their nests, may share some of their store treasure with you. Why don't you try it? Because I don't have any bait. We didn't buy any before we came here. Yeah, Streel knows all about the things that are squishy in life. Not about rocks. I'll be right back, guys. Like 2 minutes tops. I'm just gonna grab the charger for this gamepad real quick, and I'll be right back. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Are we in perfect sync?
We are.
We are in almost perfect sync. Holy shit! No, that's perfect sync. Oh my god.
Yeah. Wow. I would totally high five you if I could. It's nearly perfect. Nearly perfect sync.
That is like frames off. No, not even. Like, holy shit, that's good. Look at that.
Yeah. That's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. That right there is how you finish a co-op randomizer at the exact same time.
I was trying to do it.
No.
That was just me catching up to you in the fight. I'm happy he hit you.
That's why it had to happen. That's why it had to happen.
Oh my god, that's incredible that we finished at the exact same time.
That's one for the books right there. That is absolutely one for the books.
Blazing. I give high fives to you too.
We will never see that ever again.
So no.
Try this again.
2120. Oh, finally. Yes, it is super early. It's pretty darn good, mate. Here you go. Take this, mate.
Lame. What the crap?
Son of a beach!
What? What happened?
You see what it is, right?
I'm trying not to laugh right now.
I'm mad. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we know that this was a complete waste of my freaking time. And about 120 rupees, too.
That's both awesome and horrible at the same time. Oh.
That was awful.
But you got back a little.
Babe, are you struggling with Zelda? No. Already gotten further than you have. Yeah, this game is, it's something. It requires an awful double attack. Yeah. Alright, thanks guys. Sorry, I had to just a minute, I had to grab the charger for the gamepad. Sarge charge, yes. Know an awful lot about rock and metal too. That you do. Yeah, that clip. I love that clip. It's just one where I just had to immortalize that one. I absolutely did, because there's no way that Moon and I, or anybody, will ever see a co-op randomizer finished at the exact same time ever again. That's just never gonna happen. It is true. Everybody dislikes hearing their own voice. It's one of those things that I got used to because of the way that one of my previous jobs used to, they used to make us listen to our own phone calls, so we could pick things out and like use that as a learning experience. So I got used to hearing the sound of my own voice pretty early on. I still don't think that I have a wonderful voice, but I'm just kind of used to it. And I also review my own VODs from time to time, so yeah, it's just kind of what it is. Hey, Chevette girl, how's it going? Okay, I want off of this platform because that's dangerous. How are you this wonderful evening? Yeah, it's gonna have that feather, and there it goes. Dang it. I actually think your voice sounds nice. I mean that in the most non-sus way possible. We all think that our voices are nasally. That's just a common thing. Because we're all used to the way that our voice sounds in our head. And the way that we perceive our voice is actually completely different. It is. Until you hear your voice in actuality, and that actually also changes the way that you hear it in your head, too. It's fun stuff. Oh my gosh. Just open the chest, Link. Woohoo, I only need another 17 of them. I'm gonna try to eat my paintbrush while I was painting with it. That does not sound great. Oh, there it is. Warp spot. Way back in. Makes me wonder if the way I hear my voice in recordings is the same way others hear it in recordings. Yes. The answer is yes. I will say having a good microphone does change your perspective of it a little bit as well. So, because if you're talking into a bad microphone, it's another way of absorbing your voice and making it sound a little worse. I can totally feel that too. Like having my voice added to somebody else's in like a form of singing, as long as I'm not like the main part of the singing, then you know I think my singing voice is fine. I definitely don't want to be the lead singer in people's work. There was actually a song that my guitar buddy and I covered, but I have the better singing voice of the two of us. And so I was the one that ended up doing the vocals, both screaming and singing for it. Oh, come on, dude. That dude had a deku stick. There it is. Is this your guitar buddy who just had a birthday? Oh, dang it. You know, I even checked to remind myself what his birthday was, and then I forgot. I checked it earlier this month, like, okay, I'm not gonna forget. I'm not gonna forget. I'm not gonna forget. And yeah, now that you mention it, I totally forgot. More than a cheap $10 headset. Yes, cheap microphones make your voice sound really awful. Make anybody's voice sound really awful. I've had people say I have a nice radio announcer voice, but when I hear it, I'm just like, this sounds like the voice of a guy who deserves to be punched in the face because his voice is so annoying. You are literally hypercritical of yourself. Like, nobody thinks that about you except for yourself. Hate to break it to you, dude. Joy pendant. I hit all the notes in the Fifth Element diva dance, but I often go lower than most rock songs. Voice is a weak mid-range. Interesting. Learned how to scream through your falsetto? That's impressive. Kyo knows a thing or two about vocals too. He's quite talented. Get dead, bug. Going up. Not good for your voice if you've had no training. Yeah, it's one of those things about vocal, or for doing screaming, is that you definitely have to be careful with what you're doing, because it is very easy to do something bad to your voice. Wow. Okay. It's true, most screamers have not. A lot of skulls around here. Whose heads are these, anyway? Yeah, we have seen I think the one that's probably the most surprising is the dude from Avenged Sevenfold, because that one was a bad one. Like, he tore his vocal cords on stage, I think. No guy who smokes not because he likes smoking, but because it gives his voice the raspy tone he wants. I'm trying to remember who that was. When it comes to singing, all I can do is hit my inner mute button. It's just, Definitely agree. Maybe it was somebody that was talking about wanting to do that. Gotcha. We got a skull necklace. This rather off-putting accessory would appear to be of little value, but shown to the right person, it is apparently of great worth. It's a good thing I know who that goes to as well. Ellie. Sarge, you came to rescue me. Oh, thank you. I have to tell you what I found out. This is terrible. Some creature is doing awful things to Great Valu's tail. That's why he's so angry. Had bronchitis a bunch of times. Ooh, that's never fun. I'm asthmatic and allergic to everything. I think that's my biggest problem. Could be. Man, that vocal blend must have been thick to be carried booty by that bird. That's actually a moblin, but yes. Great Valu's tail hangs down into the room right below here. There's got to be something in there. I wonder if those mean monsters who captured me have something to do with it. We've got to do something now before it's too late. I've got to tell everyone what's happening. Here, Sarge. Use this to get out of here. That's what I used to get this for. It's a device we Rito used before we evolved wings. You got the grappling hook. This was an item used by the Rito people before they had wings. And then we get the tutorial for it. I sing a lot, and I do it in places where I can hear the acoustics as well, so it's more of my true voice. It's not too bad, I just wish it were a little bit better. My issue is that when I sing songs, I try to change the inflections to mimic the original singer. It sounds weird to need to just sing with my voice. there's definitely some merit to having your own personal inflection and style when it comes to singing. Just like how there's your own style to anything when you play an instrument, you basically start thinking of your voice as being an instrument, and understand that you're not always going to sound like the people you're trying to emulate. It's just not going to happen. I've been doing the Mimicry my whole life with it. Often make up harmonies when I sing along to stuff. I'll do that sometimes myself. I have to sing lower than the actual notes because I can't hit any of them. You know, I did a lot of vocal training for myself. When I was working at my last job, I'd have to cross over a few towns over, or just go. I was about 20 minutes each direction in the car, or 20 to 30 minutes, so I had a lot of time in the car. I would actually stretch my vocal range by pushing myself to sing harder, like higher and higher notes. And eventually, I actually found that I'm now able to hit a range that I previously wasn't able to, just from doing some vocal training. So, that's just from me. Okay. Don't you worry about me, Sarge. Okay. Definitely going to... What's that? Angry Dragon. Copying is also a talent. I adore how often Weird Al gets his quirks right. Yeah, Weird Al, he really does have quite an interesting range. Like how I downpick a lot, unless I just want to say screw it, I will downpick as much as I can, but I'm not gonna Dragon Force 200 beats per minute crap without alternate picking. No, I wouldn't either. Of course he was dead. Almost fell! And now he's dead. It's another joy pendant. Wahoo! I hold the pick differently when I downpick as opposed to when I alternate. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's a pretty common thing for most. Excuse me, we need to get down. Perfect. And another joy pendant. Your tone is getting less reliable too. It's annoying. I used to have perfect pitch. Sometimes it feels like I'm singing with someone else's voice. That would be fairly obnoxious. That's just one of those things about our mortal frames, is that we're not perfect and never stay we don't stay perfect forever. Things don't work perfectly forever. Curses to time. Takes everything from us. And it leaves only memories. This isn't a button I don't like. There we go. Okay. throw that. There we go. Goal for the week was to close 90 cases. As of right now, I've closed 73. Signed up for 8 hours of overtime tomorrow. I think I'll reach it. Oh, 77. That's not bad. Yeah, I think you should hit it by tomorrow. Alright, so now we've got the boss key. Shall we, go kick some bad guy booty? Dear capture card. Don't do that again. Like, dropped the sound, but just the sound. I think it dropped some frames on your side, too. See, what I see on my side is actually a pass-through, so I'm getting HDMI through pass-through on the capture card, and then that goes straight to my monitor. So for me, everything is actually in real time, but there is actually a minor audio delay, I think, for the, oh, damn it. No. Forgot, you gotta climb up a little bit. Yeah, so I think there's like a slight audio delay for the viewer's side. Some things that I would really like to iron out, but I have done the best that I can with the hardware that I've got. You're not noticing any delay. Okay, well that's good. Yeah, in the early days of using the capture card, I was noticing it was so bad it would throw me off. I had to figure out how to configure it so that I didn't have this really awful delay. Going up. You're on desktop, there's no difference. That's good to know. Well, it might not be the best capture card, but it does seem to do the job pretty well. My gosh! Just fry my keister again. Delayed about 10 seconds. Pretty standard. Yeah, sometimes that happens with mobile. The crazy thing is sometimes when I'm watching somebody stream, I'll be using the Twitch app on my PlayStation, and I'll pull up my phone, and while I'm trying to move over to just the chat, sometimes I'll pull up the video and it will actually be in sync. Rare occasions, but it does sometimes happen. Top, I'm usually about 45 seconds before crap top. It's tearing up my heart when I'm with you. It might be. I think maybe you might know more songs from them than I do. I was never into any of the boy bands back in the day. I know a few songs when they come up and I go, oh, but I don't really know who they came from unless it's pretty obvious. Hey, fool. I say. Wow. You watch on your undead phone. I have one request about you not liking boy bands. Tell me why. That one's good. A, because pop was never my scene, and B, I didn't even start liking music until I was almost like 14 years old and went straight to metal. but I think you knew that. Alright, we got a fairy in a bottle. Not that we need it, but it's good to have, all the same. Just put that somewhere where I'm not going to accidentally use it. Okay, boss time. Didn't even like metal until Thomas and I practically forced you to listen to it, and then you got Guitar Hero 3, played through the fire and flames, and started exploring Dragon Force. Dragon Force is honestly where it started for me. For as much as you and Thomas really wanted me to get into metal, I just was never really that into it. I didn't want to be into it, because none of it really seemed that interesting to me. Oh, shit. Excuse me. You're in my way. There we go. Ah, Bee Gees. No arachnophobes in here, right? I don't know, does this count as an arachnid? I can't tell how many arms and legs it has, but it definitely doesn't look like a spider to me. Despite her spider-like appearance in other games. She's more centipede-ish. More like a lobster. She does have the pincers in this one. Crustacean. Wahoo! What? We're actually making great time. I had estimated that we'd be finishing this dungeon by the next hour. I was not expecting to be done with it by now. She's got crabs. Edgar Winter Group. That's probably a group that I've heard a song or two, or maybe a few from, but it doesn't bring anything immediately to mind. See, unfortunately, a lot of when I should have been learning a lot about music, I was pretty ignorant, so I don't really recall a lot of the famous hits from back in those days. I do know Led Zeppelin though. That one's kind of a given. Wow, Goma, you busted a lot of pots. Okay, yeah, everybody knows who Rick Astley is. Alan Parsons, but Metallica is where my heart has always lied. That's true. Okay. More of a classical score person than any other genre. Has to have lyrics, it's metal. You love getting rickrolled. And you know, it's something I definitely don't mind. You love me a good rickroll. Sarge! Hey, Kamali, you got something you want to say? I heard everything from Medley. Sarge, thank you so much. I'm sorry I mistrusted you. I hope I can be like you someday, Sarge. You will, Kamali. I just know it. Right, Sarge? So, Sarge, here. I want you to take this, Sarge. Giving you the thing I value most will give me the courage I need to stand up to bad things. Awesome. You received Din's Pearl. This is the gem from the Ritos clan. Was passed down from the Great Goddess. The Great Goddess, huh? You got rickrolled in binary once? That's beautiful. Let me guess, someone stole your rickroll. The Great Valoo is grateful to you too, Sarge. Grateful to you, Sarge. So, fun fact, for anyone who doesn't know, this is actually translated in the other version of the game, or the, when you beat it the first time and you play it again, when you get to play in your pajamas. This is all in text we can actually read. Use the wind god's wind? That's what he said, but I don't understand. I wonder what it means. The wind god's wind. I wonder if he's talking about has anything to do with that wind strand that's through that tunnel. I already took care of that, so I almost forgot. The Great Valoo also names you Sarge as a true hero. I agree with him. As far as we're concerned, Sarge, you really are a hero. Well, I'm going to go and visit Valoo. I'll come and see you sometime with the best pair of wings ever. Hey, Prince Kamali. Thank you so much, Sarge. See you again someday. You sent me something? Cool, I'll check it out in a bit. Actually, I really love disco. Can't explain why. Never gonna give you up. It's a low-key banger. Don't care what other people say. It's the Wind God's Wind. Great. I thought we were done with the fart jokes. Aw, oh, damn, I missed it. No worries, Allie. Thanks. And I was gonna go and see if that new guy's here so I can school him. Alright. Well, it's just after midnight now. I doubt I'm gonna hit these 30. I probably won't hit 30. No way to get 30 again. Hey man, I'm the new part-timer. Green clothes and green hat? Pardon me for asking, but you're Sarge, aren't you? Yep. Ha! I knew it! You're a legend among the part-timers here. I really admire you, man. Just once, I'd love to see the legendary 25-letter sort. Do your best, man. Oh, yep, I'm already off to a weird start. I feel my brain already just kind of like, nope. Don't wanna. We did this already. We're done. Damn it. Oh, damn it. See, we didn't get 30 that time. Oh my gosh, 28 letters. Amazing, man. I'm so impressed. Seriously, man. I've got to tell my mom back home all about this. I just gotta. I've got a favor to ask you, man. I'm still new here, so I'm not allowed to leave. So do you mind putting this letter in the, to my mom in the post box for me? Thanks a lot. You accepted a note to Mom. It's so sad you could almost cry. Keep it in the delivery bag until you find a post box to drop it in. I guess I could throw it in here with all the other letters, but I just can't bring myself to do it. It's against the rules, man. Put a shirt on. He threw it for content. Those 2 dots for nips are creeping me out. I was not paying that much attention. Let's see. I'm shaking my head. Chunk power. This postbox is near Dragon Roost Island. Great job, genius. In fact, you're so near, you couldn't get any nearer. Postage is only 5 rupees. Do you wish to send this now? Yep. The king likes to fixate on the little things. Woof! Small details that are the most important. sure that is. It seemed that Ganon sent those monsters to this place, but that would mean there's no time to lose. We must depart at once for the place where the next pearl sleeps. We sail to the south. Those nips are tiny. Again, I was not paying that much attention. Oh, you need me to set the wind first. That's boring. Alright, to the south. Alright. We hit the high seas again. Alright. Hold it there, small fry. I don't know where you got your mitts on that sea chart you got there, but it looks to me like it's pretty much got nothing but seas drawn on it. It's pathetic. In fact, it's almost an insult to call that thing a sea chart, if you ask me. What's the matter, small fry? I'm just trying to be nice here. I'm telling you that you've got a problem. And you do. Don't give me that stupefied look. It makes you look like you ought to be in diapers. Just listen, okay? I'm here to teach you what I know about this island, so open up your sea chart and make it snap. Wow. He's got a weird way of being friendly. Also, I'm very impressed that he manages to draw the entire island in that kind of detail in the probably a second that he's up with his pencil, unless he's just levitating there, which I suppose is not outside the realm of possibilities. There's a real peculiar cave toward the backside of the... Dear capture card. Thank you. Not to mention, he doesn't have thumbs. Make an excellent point. Peculiar cave toward the backside of this here, Dragon Roost Island. Yeah, real peculiar, but I doubt you'll ever get there to see it, small fry, unless you manage to sprout wings and fly, that is, because you won't be getting there otherwise. And that's all I can teach you, small fry. I will do this for you, since I'm feeling so generous. Send word to all my brethren living near the islands of the Great Sea. Good bunch of fish. You see a fish leaping out of the water when you sail near an island, sail up to it, blah blah blah. Yep. If you don't get a chart for every island you come across, it'll just be a bigger hassle for you later on. Don't say I never did anything for you, Fry. Oh, wait, you there. You kingly red lion guy, that's it, I've repaid my debt, I'm done. You take care of the rest. Capture card needs a whack! Needs a wind whacker. He paints with his mouth with what paint or ink? Does he produce his own ink? Sounds fishy to me. I don't know, it's kind of a... I was gonna say an inky situation, but I don't think that's really a phrase. I'm trying too hard to be funny. Give me all the rupees! I'm pretty sure we cap out from 500 then. But I was wrong before. Nope, we capped off at 500. Sail the boundless oceans. Oink. Don't force your inner dad, it will fail you every time. Yes, it will. Allie, thanks so much for coming and hanging out with me tonight. I much appreciate you. Thanks for cheering me on for the end of the Ages and Seasons Chronicles, and for starting our new journey with Wind Waker. That means a lot to me. I will catch you again, probably in your stream one of these days, or so on. Whoa! We have a raid from Sparkplug. Oh my gosh, man, I haven't talked to you in a good minute. How are you doing? Maybe a shout out for Sparkplug, please. Thanks, Reaper. Get away from me.
You take your wife.
Awesome. Welcome, Raiders. For those of you that don't know me, I am Commander Sergeant. I met Sparkplug through Hail Heidi's community. Very excited to see you guys. We're doing pretty good here. So earlier we had just finished up the Oracle of Seasons and Ages linked game. I am currently working on a full franchise playthrough. We started from Legend of Zelda from 1986. We are now on Wind Waker, which I am playing the HD version of through Capture Card using my Wii U, so native hardware. So if you like Zelda, you're in the right place. But yeah, definitely doing pretty good. We're really just enjoying Wind Waker. I was starting to kind of really hit that burnout when it came to doing the Oracle games, just because they're not really my favorite, and we'd spent probably almost 40 hours on them. Thank you so much for the follow, Maroon Talon. It's good to meet you. So yes, welcome Raiders. I am very happy to meet you guys. So what were you guys playing? I didn't. It looks like the system doesn't really catch the game lately. Follow count isn't at 69. Hasn't been at 69 for a good minute. Oh no. He's right. Yeah, we passed that number a while ago, Drill. So Sparkplug, what were you playing tonight? Woohoo! There's our other empty bottle. So we got 2 of those now. Dead by Daylight. Oh, were you doing that with Hail Heidi? How'd that go? Because I know that she was playing Dead by Daylight earlier too. Personally, I struggle with multiplayer when it comes to stuff like that. I am just so competitive. You can ask Drill Sergeant. He is my legitimate brother. And he knows all about me and my tendencies when it comes to playing things that are player versus player. I set bad examples sometimes. Had some bad trolls. That's a shame. I rage pretty bad. So I try to keep multiplayers kind of within some close groups with people who know how to handle me when I get to be a little much. But I have actually been considering doing another community day. We did one a while ago, and that actually went really well. We did marbles and some Mario Kart, and you know, those are some things that I just kind of accept that, you know, I am completely okay. Like, I'm good at those games enough that I feel like I can hold my own, and I don't care too much if I get my ass handed to me. So yeah, I've been pretty much just playing mostly single-player games my my whole life, just growing up. Legend of Zelda was by far one of my favorite series as I was just growing up. And then I think one of those other things that I latched onto was Final Fantasy, which kind of came more to being when I was a teenager. But yeah, I grew up starting with mostly the Mario, Zelda franchises, and then kind of worked my way up. And I play all sorts of things now. On my own time, I'm actually currently working through Elden Ring as well, but I'm sure nobody here knows anything about that. Do you not see what rises up from the horizon? That's where you must go, Sarge, the Forest Haven. It may appear as though this is but a great tree rising far above the ocean's surface, but is a sacred place. It is inside this grotto that you will find the spirit of the earth, the great Deku Tree. You must speak with the Deku Tree and receive from him the sacred gem known as Farer's Pearl. I fear that Ganon's vile hand may have already reached this most sacred of sanctuaries. Go forth with caution. Letter. My son superior, thank you very much for looking after my boy. This isn't much, but I hope you'll accept it all the same. Politely request your continued kindness towards my son, Kashiko, Baito's mother. Got a piece of heart. Wahoo! This giant tree is most likely used to be the Deku Tree from Ocarina of Time. That's what I've always kind of speculated. I've always just kind of thought that, this is actually the first time I've been in Beatles, come to think of it. But, yeah, I've always speculated that the Deku Tree in this game is actually the sapling in Ocarina of Time. I wish I could stay and watch this masterpiece, but I do need sleep. No worries, absolutely. I'm actually planning on wrapping up soon anyway, because it is getting late for me. But it is good to meet you, and I will be live again on Tuesday, starting 4:30 Mountain Daylight Time, and running that until 7:30. We're focusing on just the Zelda franchise right now, so this is pretty much what we'll be picking back up on Tuesday. Thank you! But it was good to meet you. Thank you so much again for the follow, Maroon Talon, and we will catch you the next time that you are present in the chat. I think it is the sapling based off of what he says. Yeah, that he says to the effect of how he saw the green clothes and longs for an age long gone. So I'm pretty sure that is meant to be translated as him being the Deku Tree sapling that shows up in the Adult Link timeline. I think that's enough. Spent enough money here. Cool, we killed the music. Boink! And that's a Pokebaba seed. So we can turn into potions that I probably will not use. Crack that bad boy open. And some more rupees. Wow. Excellent climb here. I mean, I have put some thought into picking up Dead by Daylight. I think it just depends on the kind of, or on the people that I would play with, but I think I get a lot of kind of anxiety around playing PvP games with people that I'm not really familiar with. I think it's time to put the bunny to bed. It's 2:30 a.m. Sounds like it's also time to put yourself to bed, Chevette Girl. But in any case, I appreciate you coming and hanging out, Chevette Girl. We'll chat you again some other time. I'm sure I will probably run into you in Mellar's stream one of these days, if I don't see you before then, in my own. So thanks so much for hanging out. Good job this one. Oh, there's that. Thank you. Like I said, we'll probably be wrapping up soon. It is about 12:30 my time, so... I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like maybe pushing this for another, maybe 15 minutes at most, just to get ourselves into the next dungeon, but we don't have enough time to really get too far into it, so that might be the best place to stop, if I'm being honest. So maybe we'll do that. We'll just get ourselves started into the next dungeon and then call it a night from there. Well, that's a problem. There we go. Make sure we collect all the chew jelly we can before it all disappears. Decatree's a teenager. He's got a bunch of zits. You need to pop. That was an awful lot of nasty zits. Whoa, indeed, Reaper. Yeah, we can totally read that. I must apologize, I was in error. I saw your clothing and suddenly felt a longing for an age gone by. That longing caused the ancient tongue to pass my lips. I am the guardian spirit of the Forest Haven, the Deku Tree. I owe you my thanks for your aid in ridding me of those foul creatures. Tell me, was it not the King of Red Lions, the boat who speaks, who led you to this place? So it is true. And you have come here because you need the Pearl of the Goddess. I see. I knew there was a reason the monsters had begun to congregate in the regions around my wood. Now I understand it. He has returned. Ganon has returned. In that case, we must make haste. Koroks, little children of the woods, this traveler is not your enemy. Let your hearts be at ease, and show yourselves. What do you call yourself? Sarge. Well then, Sarge, these are the Koroks of the spirits of the forest. Once upon a time, long ago, the Koroks took on human forms, but when they came to live on the sea, they took these shapes. Now they fear people, but to me, they will ever be my cherished little children. Hey Reaper, do you know who these kids are? Monsters are congregating in the regions around his wood? That is pretty bad. That was a pretty bad one. Ah, yes, this game, back when I used to like Koroks. Yeah, when they weren't hiding and had seeds. I mean, they still have seeds in this one, but... As it happens, you've come just in time for a ceremony that the Koroks hold, but once every year. It is about to begin. I shall grant the pearl to you once their ceremony is complete. I must apologize for the brief delay, but if the ceremony is not completed soon, an ill fate could befall us. So, let it begin. Are you ready, my children? These are the, Kokiri kids. They've taken on this new form. We are not, oh great Deku Tree. Something terrible has happened. It's Makar. Makar! What is the matter, Linder? You and Makar are always late. No, it's not that, oh great Deku Tree. Makar fell into the Forbidden Woods. What? The Forbidden Woods? I told him to be careful, but still Makar flew above the Forbidden Woods. And as he drew close to it... foolish little Makar. Sarge, you have heard all of this. The Forbidden Woods are right beside the hallowed island of our Forest Haven. Those woods, the whole region, is a vile place that is home to evil beasts. And now it seems they have taken a child of the forest named Makar. Your presence here is no mistake, I deem. King of Red Lions likely expects great deeds of you, which it is why he brought you here. I am sorry to ask this of you, but can you go rescue young Makar for me? But great Deku Tree, people cannot fly through the air. Ah, yes, thank you, child. You are right. It is not possible to enter those woods from the sea, is it? Sarge, I would guess from your size that you are heavier than my Korok children, yet I think we may still be able to solve this dilemma. You must use the item I shall bestow upon you and fly through the sky. Oh! Not when they were hiding and gave you little pieces of poop they called seeds? Yeah. Forbidden Woods, but that's forbidden. I know, right? You could call it the no-no square of the wood. No means no when it comes to wood. Forgive me, Sarge, but could you climb up to my crown and get that leaf from up there? Sure, you're gonna make me do all the work. I just realized I don't think I've actually saved this thing at all in the time we've been playing it. That'd have been a really bad having to restart that. Lose literally hours of progress. Boink! This is a precarious situation. Personally, if this were me, I think I would find all of my courage to be quite sapped. No? Sapped? Really? Why don't you make like a tree and get out of here? I think you mean leaf? Found a nice 8-inch jointer, but it's 460. Gonna be working some overtime and saving up to pay for that. Sounds like a good time. I mean, make like a tree and leaf? Yeah, that. Swordsman, over here. You haven't seen Back to the Future, you wouldn't get the reference. I've heard it plenty. Cool, and now we jump down there, yeah? Yeah. And here we were thinking that the glider in Breath of the Wild was original. I've already mastered using the Deku Leaf, but since you're so much heavier than we are, you can't fly very far, can you? How unfortunate. Well, anyway, this is the exit that leads to the Forbidden Woods, where our brother Makar is being held. Please take care of Makar. Oh, we will. That one is pretty bad. Biff the Bully says it, and in number 2, his older self slaps him on the back of the head and says, "Leaf, make like a tree and leaf." Sound like an idiot when you say it. Genius. You haven't heard the baby one before? Oh, that one's pretty bad. But Drill is not the one that told it to me first. I'd heard it from someone else. That one is pretty bad. Alright, now with the destructive cosmic forces that I have, I will just change the wind all willy-nilly from southwestern to northwestern. No biggie. No need to fear. I know exactly what I'm doing. Let me just detonate a nuke real quick. Here we go. Forbidden Woods. We made it. We actually got about, well, further than I was expecting that we would get tonight. So made some really excellent progress on this game. think that this is probably where it needs to be put down for the night. Oof, yeah, that is too soon. That's always gonna be too soon. Let's see here. Oh, it's so weird not having my computer bogged down by a million other tasks. Okay, we have a person that we can raid. So I think I'm gonna set that up. So this is probably where it's gonna be set down for the evening. We are gonna give our raid to Snow Owl Art because she is currently playing Ghostwire Tokyo. She is an amazing artist. If you guys haven't met her yet, she does a lot of excellent drawings, but Ghostwire Tokyo is actually one that Kyo and I have been particularly interested in. But yes, it is bedtime for me. So, unfortunately, we do need to put this down for the evening right where we're at. But we'll be resuming this playthrough of Wind Waker HD on Tuesday, 4:30 Mountain Daylight Time. And I imagine we'll probably make some pretty strong progress. Drill Sergeant, I will indeed see you tomorrow. For everybody else that I'm not seeing tomorrow, I hope that you guys have a fantastic evening, rest well, and enjoy your weekends. As always, I hope that you guys stay safe and awesome. Thank you guys for coming and watching and just enjoying these Zelda games with me. It means a lot to me that you guys just continue to support me. So. Alright, so we're going to move this party over to Snow Owl Art, and I will chat with you guys on Discord, and see you guys on Tuesday for more Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Alright, until then.